So they can keep the one that was preset or they can change it, and that's under design. And then navigation is the layout. And I'll go through the 3 different layouts at the end. The one that I just showed you as an example was this third one. But I'll show you the navigation at the end after we build it, because it's based on how it looks when we present it. That's what the navigation is. So I'm going to go back to cards. Your storyline, you always want to start with a title. And I would start with your title before you put the background picture in. And I'll show you why. So, what's your card that you're working on right now?
Ocean.
Ocean layers or ocean floor?
All of the above.
All the above.
This one.
Ocean layers might be my title. Now, again, it's taken out a lot of the fancy tools. It's giving you minimal options. So my 2 options for my title are to emphasize or accent. I don't know why they changed the name, but it's bold and italics. Don't ask.
Yeah.
Microsoft is getting fancy, so I might change that. And the colors are all based on your design. So when you go to present, whichever design you chose, that's the colors that you're going to present. So right now, it's all going to be black and white. That's why you don't see your color options. Now I'm going to click on background. And the reason why I wrote the title first is because it's pulling from their suggested search terms. You can come up here to your search box and you can put in a different search term. You might search continental drift or something specific, but by giving it a title, it's giving us suggested search terms. So I'm going to go to oceanic sound. Sounds good. Let's see what they've got. As it's looking for it, notice you want to keep that check mark in this box because that means that all the videos it's searching for fall under the Creative Commons license. Those are the ones that you have rights to use. So you want to make sure that box stays checked. And if you scroll through any of your search terms, notice it pulls pictures, it pulls videos, it's pulling from Twitter. It's pulling from pretty much everywhere, and I can click on under suggested just to show you. These are the areas it's going to pull from on the web. Flickr, Bing, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you don't want students to search through Twitter, for example, or you don't want to see the Twitter feed on there, you might have them go just to Bing and search just for Bing. But you'll have to decide where you want them to search. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick one of my pictures. And everything is click and drag. I'm going to click and drag it. Now it's going to become my background. Okay. I'm going to go back to cards. And here's, if I slide this over, this is what it's going to look like. So under cards, you have your text, you have your headings, you have your pictures, videos. You can embed links. You have groups. These were those image stacks that I showed you in my presentation. But you also have this plus sign underneath my title. So if I click on my plus sign, here's the same options that you get under cards. So they can do it either they can drag from the cards section or they can click on that plus sign. So I might do a heading now and add continental drift first.
Continental shelf.
Okay, I'm going to add, go to background again, it's going to pull suggested, here's some suggested searches. I'm going to go to continental shelf. Seems to be slow today. There's some weird things in there. gray box that's going around it. So now it's saying this is one section. If I want to create a new section, you start with a heading. That's how you start a new section. So within this section, if I click on the plus sign, or if I go to cards and drag over text, it's going to stay within this section. So whatever I add, notice the green bar is still within the gray box. So I'm staying within this section. It really doesn't mean anything other than depending. You can add links. You can add text. To stack instead, where I have a group of pictures, I'm going to take this one out, and I'm going to use the group stack. So here is where I can add, and when I click on picture, you can add as many as you want. So notice as I add pictures to my group stack, it's underneath the group stack. So that was a video. There we go. So it's adding it all together. You can tell that because if I come up here to my little caret and close it, it's one stack. It's telling me I have 4 pictures within my stack. So that's separate than the pictures. They've named them for me, but I can still add captions. Everything is movable, so I can click and move these around, change the order if I wanted to.